Hello strawberries! Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we have a new filming setup today. I'm so excited to be doing it like this for you guys. We're gonna be doing a pick a pile today. As you can see, we have 3 different piles here. And the message we're going to be getting out today is, what do they find irresistible about you, or why do they find you irresistible? So this could resonate, for however your situation is fit, but we're gonna start with 3 different tarot decks. I will be using various different oracle decks as well for this reading, but I think I felt called to start with tarot. First, as you guys know, I do offer personal readings. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, then the link is down in the description for my website. I offer one-on-one sessions, I offer recorded readings, and I also offer an option to pay for a live reading. And every single Wednesday I do go live. I do have my boyfriend visiting me right now, so I'm not sure if I'll be going live this week or the next week, so just letting you guys know that. And I also have a membership for my Supreme Strawberries. I post a collective reading for my members every single Thursday. And if you are a member, then you get $5 off of your reading. Whatever reading you get $5 off each and every time. So you pretty much just get continuously discounted readings if you are a member. That's everything. We're just gonna get into the piles here. So pile 1, we have the Sun and Moon tarot deck. Has this like super cute couple on the cover. The imagery in this deck is like honestly my favorite. For some reason, I feel like this is going to be a big message. This is the 2 of Cups card on the front, and this is the Fool on the back. And the crystal I chose with this is my rose quartz. So the reason why I think this is a big message is because this is not usually a crystal that I take off of I have this like on my beauty altar. And I think that that's significant, especially for how big it is. Second pile here, we have the Art of Adventure Tarot. Love this imagery as well. This is kind of a romantic tarot deck. There's lots of colors. And then we have a moonstone here with this pile. Pile 3 is my Shadowscape Tarot. And this was my first ever tarot deck. So again, I just always feel that every pile I choose or every deck I choose has some sort of significance to the message. So take a second to see which one resonates with you most. And we're going to get into it here. So if you chose this deck, then this is your reading. We're just gonna set that right here. Okay, so let's get into it and let's see, what does this person find irresistible about you? I'm already getting Empress energy, especially from this crystal. And what I said, that I created like a beauty space. It has my makeup, it has my perfume, and it has a mirror right in front of it. It's where I do my hair, it's where I do my makeup. So the fact that I grabbed this off of here, this person could maybe love Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck as I'm saying this. Love your feminine energy. So something about how you're nurturing. Oh, something I'm getting actually. Wow, King of Pentacles is in the reverse underneath that. Okay, I'm taking these 2 cards. So immediately what I get from this, so the fact that there's actually a goat in here, or a ram, this is giving me Aries energy. So Aries could be significant, but she is relaxed but also driven. Something that this person may find irresistible about you is that you have a balance of your confidence when it comes to your softness, but also your drive. Because Aries is the ram, and think about rams or goats. They will literally climb huge mountains. So they're extremely adventurous. They're very driven. They'll like do what it takes, take their kids on journeys like that. And there's something here as well about the Queen of Pentacles being a mothering energy, something that's nurturing emotionally. And with it being followed by the King of Pentacles reversed, this is giving me an inspiring energy. This person may be really attracted to how you inspire them, especially with the pentacles. This could be something about money or something about finance, something about the physical world, something that you've obtained, the way that you balance your softness and your ability to grind. You could definitely be somebody that grinds here with these cards. The Two of Cups. Oh my goodness, guys, look. This is literally the front of the deck and it came out. You ground this person. This is an extremely loving message. So this doesn't feel superficial at all. This feels very much like, this is like mom and dad energy. With the Two of Cups here and them sitting on top or in front of the full moon and there being a reflection as well. Wow, this is actually so interesting to me. So you see how there's a reflection, but their head's cut off? This could be somebody that's in their head a lot. This is somebody that overthinks. Somebody that thinks about like bad possibilities, good possibilities, whatever it is. But because the reflection here, you reflect to this person their heart. You reflect to them, you know, grounding, how they feel. There's something here about this person having a hard time connecting to how they feel. So especially with this is like, I push myself so hard, but I do it in a way that maybe doesn't honor how I feel. And with them going forehead to forehead here, and she's wearing a red dress, you ground this person into the reflection of what they actually want. You reflect to them what they actually want. Wow, this is so sweet. This person really loves who you help them become. This isn't so much just even about who you are. It's more so like who you are is transformative. This is really, really sweet. Also them sitting on a lotus in the water, floating in the water. Something here about you making this person emotionally feel safe. Like this is someone that if they're in their head a lot, emotions could feel scary. But with this, it's like you make feelings safe. You make listening to my feelings safe. You make me trust more because they're floating, you know, instead of feeling like they're gonna drown or feeling like they're gonna sink. Also with this as well, she's in the desert, but there's water over here. And in this card, there's no water. You really help this person recognize the depth of emotion or the benefit of emotion. And I think it's coming out in a masculine way where the reason they find it irresistible is because it helps them find a sense of confidence within themselves, especially with this yellow here, that they didn't know existed. So it's coming out as like, I feel more masculine because of a feminine energy. There's so much appreciation that I'm channeling here. Look at the next here. We have the 10 of Cups with the 7 of Pentacles. Do you see the blue and yellow? That is the main energy here that I'm getting is blue and yellow, which is solar plexus, which is masculine energy and it's confidence. And blue is throat chakra, which is communication, expressing yourself. So this is definitely somebody, oh wow. Okay, you are someone that fights for a relationship. Okay, this is really giving me a beautiful energy here because I'm not usually a fan of the 9 of Wands, only because it's a wounded warrior card. So it's oftentimes, you know, like this person is proud, this is what they've built. And it's like, I've built this and I'm gonna keep going. I'm strong, I'm not gonna let this fall down. And that oftentimes can come from a space of like suffering, where it's like, I feel like I never get a break. And people that are in the 9 of Wands energy, sometimes if they take a break, they realize they don't have to try so hard. You know, they already built this stable foundation. So that's even something I'm getting here is that you are definitely someone, I think that this person really admires that whatever you build within the connection, whatever you build within a connection, you are someone that is going to protect that. You know, you're not going to build something for nothing. And I actually feel like this person really admires the fact that whatever you guys build is stable. So, you know, you go through a challenge and then you get to a next level and you're stable. And whatever you built or whatever you went through in that challenge, it's not something that repeats itself. It's something that you're grounded enough to continue to embody in the relationship, which mirroring the 10 of Cups is giving me this same energy here. And I want you to notice that in this, he's wearing green, she's wearing red, right? So she's grounding him, she's on top of him. And then in this, he's wearing red and she's wearing green. He's grounding her, he's holding her. So there's just this vision here that how you support this person helps them know or learn how to support you. With the full moon energy here, I feel like this person really admires the way that you help them understand themselves. You help them see things about themselves that they maybe didn't see. I kind of feel that one of the reasons this person finds you so irresistible is because this is not someone that enjoys being stuck, all right? So if this is someone that they felt that their life was stuck or stagnant, you always keep things moving. You're always growing, showing up differently. I'm getting like a transformative energy. I'm going to actually, speaking of, I'm going to get into my astrology deck now. Wow, South Node is literally on the bottom of the deck here. So if you guys don't know, South Node is what you were in your past life, and your North Node is what you're meant to embody in this lifetime. So I am getting the vibe here that this speaks loudly to the fact that this person, I don't know if they believe in past lives, but you help them master something, master evolving from something that doesn't serve them anymore. Okay, so let's get into my astrology deck. Let's see. What does this person find irresistible about pile 1? This person really loves you. Whoever this is, there's a lot of love in this pile. We have Virgo. So you could be a Virgo because it's literally the Queen of Pentacles, and 6th house is on the bottom, which is also Virgo. Heavy Virgo energy. But also with this here, this person loves your adaptability, but your sustainability. So if you are someone that takes care of yourself, you have a routine. Virgo is literally about routine. It is about perfecting yourself in a way, when a healed Virgo, perfecting yourself in a way that benefits your life. So having a morning routine, having a night routine, having a skincare routine, you know, a 6th house is very much routine energy. I do think that that's something that actually grounds this connection in. With the 10 of Cups, this person feels that they can see an actual future with you. And I think something that makes it irresistible, again, coming back to the growth energy, is like when I'm growing with this person, they help me look at a version of myself that is 10 of Cups. You know, so that's marriage, that's family. They help me realize it's like a compass. Who would I be in this reality? And how can I evolve into that? I do think there's a fear of failure for this person because this card literally says failure, and then we have the King of Pentacles reversed, you know? So there might be something about this person's finances, maybe even about their self-worth being related to money is something that they're actually healing from. Yeah, we have tension coming out, and that's number 9. And then 1st house, Aries. See, Aries and Sagittarius, we have fire and earth coming out really heavy here. And even on the bottom of the deck, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's the 3 of Wands. And this person is literally juggling fire. They're literally juggling sticks with fire on it. So I kind of feel like right now, this person, often in their life, they do feel like they're doing things alone, or they enjoy doing things alone, but when they do things with other people, they still feel alone. So there's actually something coming through here that you're maybe one of the first people that is actually working with this person. Like you guys are working as a team. Birds of a feather, we should stick together, I know. That's what this is giving me. Birds of a feather is coming through. Yeah, okay, so feathers could be significant for some of you guys. When about this connection, you could see feathers. Farming could be significant. Flowers could also be significant. Cherry blossoms could be significant here. But this person is actually learning so much about themselves through this relationship, and I think they maybe have been in relationships or been in dynamics, whether it was with family or friends, where it's more about the other person than it is about them. and they feel like you give them space to breathe. You give them space to understand themselves. You help them understand themselves. Two of Cups with Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius placements could be significant when it comes to romance. So Sagittarius Mars, Sagittarius Venus, maybe Sagittarius Moon. But Sagittarius is the card of expansion. We have 2 9s coming out here for this person. I think that this is literally the energy of new, right? Expansion. Sagittarius likes to explore. You're always teaching this person something new. Okay, so this could literally be, maybe you're spiritual and they're not. Maybe you take some kind of class that they don't. Maybe you have a talent that they don't have. But there's something here where you're always helping them expand their mind. And that's something that they really love about you. This person is like mentally, I don't know how to say it. When you get like turned on from mental stimulation, right? So it's like, you need to actually trust someone. You need to actually feel good about someone mentally in order for you to have attraction towards them. Because this is very mind heavy is kind of what I'm getting with this. On the bottom, we have, oh, wow, Vesta is coming through, which is the hearth, the sun, and then Chiron. We also have solar flares, which is, this is the card of activate. So you really help this person come out of a repeated pattern. That's mainly the energy that I'm getting for why this person finds you irresistible. Is it's literally who you are. Like, you are warmth to this person. This is someone that maybe is usually like in an ice cube and you melt them, especially with Chiron. But this person finds you so irresistible because of how spiritually hardworking you are in a way that it doesn't take any effort. That's literally how it feels. It's like you're effortlessly transformative, especially with South Node coming out and Chiron. Those are two extremely, especially in astrology, very heavy wounds. And I kind of think you help this person feel like heavy, like healing isn't so heavy. And you show them new things about themselves. Whoever I'm reading for, this is definitely like a power couple. This is someone that wants to build a family with you, someone that sees you as their husband or wife. Like, this is a very, very strong connection. Yeah, this person loves you. Okay, so this is definitely, I feel like I'm reading for a relationship collective here when I'm pulling on this pile. So that was pile 1. Now I'm gonna clear my spread and we are gonna get to pile number 2. If you chose this deck and this crystal, then this is your reading. Let's see. What does this person find irresistible about you? What does this person find irresistible about you? Eight of Pentacles. What the heck? This is such a similar energy. Oh, wow, this is sweet already. Wow. Oh my God, whoever you are, you're like a tsunami. That's literally what I'm getting from this card. This is so funny. Surfing could be significant for some of you guys. The safari or the desert could be significant. Obviously, there's a lighthouse here. That's also something I'm getting. I feel like right here, I'm reading for a collective of somebody. This is like giving me situationship. This is giving me someone that maybe like is not used to wanting a relationship. So what I'm noticing a lot in these cards is that, so here, you know, he's creating this wheel and he has whatever this is called, like something that's helping him look closer, and he's putting in new grooves. But then here there's also like a broken horn here. There's a broken horn. So horns to me, especially speaking of zodiac, kind of to me represent like strength, like going in head first. I feel like this is somebody that's hesitant to love. This is someone that's hesitant to get into a relationship, someone that's maybe afraid. Something that this person finds irresistible about you is that you help them realize why. It's how it's coming through. 8 of Pentacles with the 4 of Wands. This is someone that's like, I don't know how to work on being in a relationship. I don't know how to be in a relationship, but it's something that I want. And I don't think that this is someone that has ever wanted that. I feel like they maybe with this energy they see it as like a poison, right? They see it as like, oh, someone's gonna hurt me. I'm gonna hurt someone else. You know, it's just pointless. Relationships are just work. They're one-sided. Like there's some type of perspective this person had on relationships instead of, you know, especially with this, there being 4 hands, it's like, we're in this together. I feel that your energy is not pushing on this person, but you're also not pulling on them. Your energy is kind of like, I like you, I like to hang out with you, but I'm not going to like beg for your time. I think that's actually helping this person realize that the reason they're so away from relationships or afraid of relationships is actually because they perfect themselves. Like they're realizing that the perspective that they had that was pushing them away from a relationship wasn't necessarily true. It's something that they were telling themselves as an excuse to not grow. Because the 8 of Pentacles, you know, is a card about showing up. It's a card about mastering something by doing it every single day. With this being so much gold here and gold being valuable, yellow being solar plexus, I think that this person didn't realize that it's like, okay, hey, if I work on this, I'm going to get value out of it. You know, if I actually heal this, I'm actually going to get a lot of value. So especially with these helmets being gold, you help this person realize that, well, I actually do want to be in a relationship. The energy that I'm getting here is, yeah, especially with the Knight of Cups, is this person finds it irresistible that you make romance fun. You make love fun. Like there is something here about you not taking things so seriously, you like helping this person get out of their head. And I'm just noticing here, look, there's a literal crown on this tower. And so I'm seeing so much here about a crown energy, getting new perspectives. There's so much fear in this person's energy, but not when they're with you. Ace, look at that, the crown with the sword. Wow, you make this person feel like a king. A king, a queen, whoever I'm talking to. Feathers again could be significant. There's a feather here again. This is so weird. This could be somebody that likes to party, they like to drink. Look, there's the Empress here. This is how this person perceives you. This could be somebody that likes to escape, all right? I'm even channeling fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, maybe air sign as well. But I do feel that, especially with this person drinking a beer, and look, there's another crown. This is someone that often distracts themselves from their feelings. This person finds it irresistible that I actually feel that you are the first person that makes them feel comfortable to not numb themselves. So this might be someone that's like, okay, if I'm gonna hang out with somebody, we're gonna smoke. If I'm gonna hang out with somebody, we're gonna drink. You know, if I'm gonna hang out with somebody and there's any chance of there being vulnerability, I'm going to somehow numb myself. Look at this card. He's putting his finger down in the water, he's relaxed, and there's a little fish kissing his hands. These 5 fish kissing his hands, kissing his feet. I've actually never noticed that before. And he's wearing pink shorts with white polka dots. So I actually feel that right now, the more with the Tower, you know, this is a very heavy card. This is like an old foundation falling apart. With this actually clarifying it, it tells me that in their subconscious mind, they're becoming more comfortable being under the water, being in their emotions. This is somebody that wants something with you, but they don't know how to do it, all right? It's coming out really loud that I do think there's a lot of fear that this person has when it comes to actually telling you this or telling you the impact that you've had on them. This isn't just like a light, oh, you're cute, I like your hair, I like your style. Like, this is, I've never felt this way before kind of energy. This is, I've never had somebody make me want to change my mind on being in a relationship. I've never had somebody make me feel proud of myself for certain things. And we have Arcturians coming out here. Look at this. This card literally says, feeling safe, wisdom keepers concerns. Feeling safe. There's a human and an alien in this card. This is how this person, it's like, this is the irresistible energy. This person being an alien, the human is observing the alien. This person looks at you like, what is that? Like, what is that? It's an energy, though, where, you know, think about Paul. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Paul, but that's coming out for me, where he has these perspectives that not a human with an ego wouldn't have. So when he tells the humans, though, it's so difficult to hear, but it's so enlightening. That's the energy that I'm getting here, is that you help this person feel comfortable in perspectives that are scary, or that they found were scary, that they were raised to be scary, but you make it fun, you make it playful. We have Nagas here. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a crystal over this card because it does have nudity on it. This is a very sexual card, as you can hear. So there's a lot of sexual attraction here. There's a lot of sexual attraction, especially with both of their heads is radiating yellow, and then there's purple here. You help this person feel confident in their intuition. I feel like when it comes to telling you how they feel, embracing their feelings, talking about what it is that they actually want, when you do it, or when they do it and your response makes them feel safe. So if this person may be slowly opening up to you, this is like an inch by inch energy. Like, there's a very slow energy that I'm getting, and your reaction or your response being within the Empress, you know, which is like loving, receptive, appreciative about them opening up, but there's no attachment. There's no unhealthy attachment. You know, the Empress, she has lots of things. She's getting given this and this. She has a pomegranate, she's getting a pillow, getting a crown, she's getting literally everything. So she's like, I know I have an abundance of things, and I really appreciate when you're opening up to me and you're sharing to me. And it's helping this person come out of an all or nothing mindset. There's actually a maturity happening. Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stones, this is a card about heart chakra. This is a card about growing up and maturing. So what I'm noticing here in this, especially because there is a mermaid on this card, mermaids can go in the water and they can also go out of the water, right? So I do feel that there is something here with this clarifying this card, and this being like, half of me is out of the water, half of me is in. There's balance that you're helping this person obtain. Mars energy is coming through loud, which is action taking. And then with Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone being heart chakra energy, mirroring the Arcturians, this person actually is super inspired and turned on by the fact that you embody what it is that they always have wanted, but maybe didn't believe was real. So this is someone where it's like, I'm never going to be in a relationship. It's just going to be codependent. It's just going to be, it's just going to drain me. And you came into their life and they're like, wow, it actually doesn't feel draining at all. And this is actually extremely fulfilling. Even if it does take a little bit of work, it's actually very fulfilling. So the main thing I would say that I want to point out about this reading is that whatever this person thought was hard work in a relationship, you make it fun. You make it worth it. It's like, if you're going to get a cat, this is actually, I'm going to use myself as an example. I have a big wound of other people being codependent on me. So when I was ready to get a new cat after being alone for the first time and my life just being about me, I have no problem taking care of my cat because the love that she gives me makes it worth it. But if I was in a space where I was afraid of codependency, you know, I wouldn't be able to carry that. Even just feeding her would feel like a burden to me because I'm not appreciating the love that she gives me, or I'm not seeing the love that she gives me. So you're so unattached here that I do feel it's helping this person recognize an imbalance within their own perception of relationships. They're getting a lot of clarity on where they are self-sabotaging towards something that they actually want. So I think this collective here is definitely someone that's getting closer to a relationship getting more serious. Somebody maybe telling you how they feel, somebody maybe asking you on a date or just making things more serious, making things more mature. I feel that's how this person is feeling. That's what they find irresistible about you, is that you make them want that, and I don't think they ever have. Okay, that was pile number 2. Now I'm gonna clear my spread and we are gonna get to pile number 3. Okay, if you chose this deck, then this is your reading. Let's see. What does this person find irresistible about you? Oh, Queen of Swords. Whoa. Why am I getting a little bit of toxic energy? I'm getting like an energy here that this is maybe someone that likes to chase. I'm not getting a super healthy vibe though, if I'm being honest. What does this person find irresistible about you? Is this upright or reverse? Yeah, that's what I thought. If you guys saw that, clearly landed reverse. That's what I'm feeling. Woo! Okay, this is definitely not someone that likes to follow the rules. With the Emperor in the reverse position, especially with the Knight of Swords, this is someone that's impulsive. This is someone that doesn't necessarily think about other people's feelings. This is someone that is maybe like innately selfish. That's very much this energy. It's like, I'm not thinking about the consequence of my actions. And then we also have the Judgment in the reverse position. So there's something here about a chase. There's something here about, like, some of you guys, you might be a feminine energy. Like, maybe you're hooking up with this person. Maybe you text this person. But it kind of feels like this energy here where you'll be like, they're not giving me what I want, so then I'm going to pull away. And then like in a week they text you again, and then you're texting them again, and then the cycle repeats itself. So they're never giving you what you want, but they always come back, and then when they come back, you give to them. That's how it feels. So there's something here about, it's like, I'm not recognizing that I'm just like taking this person's energy, that I'm not showing up properly because you're letting them. That's kind of how the energy feels. So this person definitely finds it irresistible that you always make them feel wanted. But again, I'm not necessarily getting healthy energy. It's giving me the energy where it's like, you're always feeding my ego. Like, I don't have to do any work to get your attention. And that feeds this like masculine ego where it's like, yeah, I'm the man. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything to get your attention. So that's something that's coming through really loud here. Libra and Aries are obviously out here, but with the Judgment reversed, guys, especially with the Knight of Swords reversed, like, this is heavy masculine ego, like heavy. This is like, I'm not going to make any kind of decision. I'm not going to think about how my actions affect other people's feelings. Like, I'm purely in an energy of like, what's going to make me feel good. Especially with like this energy of the Emperor, it's literally giving me like, I'm a god energy. It's giving me like narcissistic energy. Okay, what does this person find irresistible? But are you actually dead ass? Wow, clarifying the Knight of Swords reverse, we literally have the Six of Pentacles reverse. This person literally likes that the dynamic between you guys is unequal. They feel like they have more power than you. That's literally the vibe here. It's like, I give like a crumb to this person, and they give me the whole cookie. Oh, the whole cookie, the cookie. That's literally like a sexual reference. The cookie, oh my God. Yeah, I feel like some of you could be hooking up with this person. This is so interesting. It's really like, I feel like I can give you barely anything and you're like down bad for me. That's how this feels. This person finds that irresistible about you. Your energy is also giving me like soft, oh my God. This is so loud, guys. Six of Wands is a card about victory, success, being seen, validation, with the Seven of Swords clarifying the Justice in the reverse position. This is straight up someone like, I get turned on by things that aren't good for me. I like shit that isn't good for me. I like unhealthy shit. Like, I like power dynamics where I'm strong, I'm in control, and the other person has no power and they're obsessed with me, but I don't even want them. Like, that's literally the energy that I'm getting here. I am just thinking about my ego. I am just thinking about validation. So this is something here. I think that this is this person's idea of love. You know, if you're unhealed, obviously, and your parents were toxic, that's going to be your idea of love. But Ace of Wands reverse, there is an extreme sexual energy here. I feel like this is someone that like you maybe sleep with and then they discard you. And then they message you again when they want you again. That's exactly how it feels. So right now, what this person finds irresistible about you is that they feel, take this how it resonates. For some of you, this might actually be a judgment call for you and how you're showing up in the connection, but they feel like you're easy. That's how they feel. Like, this is energy of like, I can get you whenever I want. That's how it's coming through. I'm gonna clarify this actually with this deck here. Whoever this is, whoever's watching this, again, like I said, this might be a judgment call for you on playing out a father wound. So we have the King of Pentacles reversed on the bottom with the Ten of Swords, and then the Page of Cups. So there's a little bit of naivety here. There's a little bit of energy like, I want to be loved, so I'm chasing it from someone, hoping that I get it. And I think your guides are kind of helping you realize, or trying to get you to realize, like, ground into how did your father make you feel? You know, and did you feel like you had to chase validation? If that's the case, break that pattern here with this person. Oh my God. This is, again, Mermaid of Immersion, complete commitment. 444 is the number of the Emperor. So this is actually giving me the vibe here, especially with all of the clownfish. I'm getting goldfish energy, and goldfish have the memory of like 10 seconds. This person literally feels like you are completely committed to them, but they don't have to commit. So you forget anything that they do. If they do something bad and you're upset, you forget it, you forgive them, you go back to them. And then victim, this little Red Riding Hood, I am not a victim. That's literally what it says on the card, and it's coming out reversed on the bottom. This is someone that like victimizes themselves to get attention, I really don't like this energy. Oh my God. Little Miss Spiderweb, reconsider your alliances and make new connections. That's how this is coming through, right? So this is the section about validation. I feel strongly that you may be someone, like maybe you don't have a lot of friends, maybe you don't hang out with a lot of people, but you are always waiting to hear from this person. So this person is like, they always need me, they always want me, and I'm the only person that makes them feel good. That's giving this person is in control of your happiness. That's how it feels. Like, if they don't message you, they feel like you're not happy. If they do message you, you're satisfied. Like, they're in complete control of your happiness. This is very codependent, but especially here with the King of Pentacles in the reverse position, I think that could be playing out because of a parental wound for actually both of you guys. Oh my gosh, there's so much ego in this reading. Okay, so the Mermaid of Immersion coming through here, an elder will teach you. Oh my God, the craziest energy. Okay, so turtles represent protection. Something I'm getting here with the turtle is that a false masculine energy will say, I'm going to save you. I'll always save you and I'll always protect you. But I'm going to create drama and I'm going to create problems and I'm going to put you in pain. And then I'm going to save you from the pain that I created. So it's toxic because he's literally saying, I want to feel like I'm the savior. So I'm going to create pain and then I'm going to save you from it. But it's just a cycle of like, I'm creating it and saving you, creating it and saving you, instead of just always making you feel safe. That is something here that comes through, is like, when I leave you, I hurt you. But then when I come back, I fix it again. It is so egoic, holy. Then we have the undenying sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia. And this clarifying the Judgment reverse with the Ace of Wands first pretty much tells me that this person feels like any sadness they have, any regret that they have, any grief that they have, the second that you reconnect with them, it all goes away. That's something that they find irresistible about you, is that you are like a drug to them. You're somebody that as soon as they take you, they don't have to feel. They don't have to feel anything. So that is what I'm getting for pile 3. I really hope that this was a wake-up call for some of you guys watching this when it comes to this energy, because I do feel like obviously you don't deserve that, you know, and you deserve to stand up for yourself when it comes to a situation like this. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Let me know how you feel about this layout. I think it's so fun, and I would love to do more of this. I'd love to even maybe do some live readings like this. So just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Comment down below how this resonated for you. Turn on my post notifications so you don't miss when I go live. And I will see you guys in my next video.